day on the island of Sodor, and things were going well. Thomas was pulling Annie and Clarabelle to their destinations. Hank was pulling a long goods train. And Duck was pulling some passengers to the Little Western. In a shed on the end of the main line stood the Flying Scotsman. The Scotsman was sad. The National Rail Museum had called its driver and fireman and said they wanted them back in the National Rail Museum. But the Flying Scotsman didn't want to go back to the National Rail Museum, even though he had spent a lot of his life there after he'd come out of services with the British Railways, and they had saved him. But he wanted to stay on the island of Sodor. He wanted to stay in Steam to have nice long runs along the countryside, and most of all to stay with Gordon, his only surviving brother. But sadly, he couldn't. The National Rail Museum had made their decision, so sadly, he puffed off to work. Soon, the Flying Scotsman pulled into the station. The Fat Controller was waiting for him. "Hello, Flying Scotsman." "Hello, sir." "I know you are down, Flying Scotsman, but you must look up. The National Rail isn't all that bad, and you're free to come back any time." "Thank you, sir." "Now, Flying Scotsman, you still have 1 day left on the island, sir, so you must, if you want, you can take this train, then you can go around and say goodbye to all the engines. I'm sure Gordon would like to know that you're going soon." "Yes, sir." And Flying Scotsman pulled out with his train. Flying Scotsman was sad as he made his rounds around the island. Meanwhile, all the engines on Sodor had turned out to the yards to give Flying Scotsman a surprise going away party. Even the Fat Controller had turned out to say goodbye. Thomas and Toby had bought passengers as well to say goodbye, and Percy even bought chocolate, even though engines don't eat chocolate. Edward and Thomas had some idle chit-chat before the actual party began. Then Thomas broke out the question, "Edward, where's Gordon?" "I don't know, Thomas, I really don't know." "I do," said Duck. "What is it, Duck?" I told Gordon about the party, but he said he didn't want to come." "Why is that?" said Edward. "You would have thought he would be the one first here. He would want to say goodbye to the Flying Scotsman." "Apparently he doesn't. He really wants the Flying Scotsman to stay, and he doesn't want to get broke up again from his brother." "Well, I can see why," said Thomas. But then Gordon, the big blue engine, rolled into the yards. "No need to fear. I am here." "Gordon, you came. Brilliant. Now we all we need is a Flying Scotsman." "Yeah, I hope he gets here quick," said Gordon. "I really want to say goodbye to him." 5 minutes later, the Flying Scotsman rolled into the entrance of the yard. Then there was a mighty applause. "Welcome, Flying Scotsman, to your going away party. On behalf of all the engines, we thank you for all the work you've done on the railway since you arrived. And I do hope you have a good time at the National Rail Museum, and I do hope you can come back soon." "I couldn't have said it better myself," said the Fat Controller. "Thank you all for this most marvellous going away party. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself on the railway, and it's my pleasure to have worked with all of you. And if it's okay, Sir Topham Hatt, I'd like to come back soon when I can." "We would be delighted to see you come back, Flying Scotsman, and you are always welcome on my railway." "Thank you, sir. It will be a pleasure to come back. As you'll know, I am going now. I will hope to see you all soon. Goodbye, everybody. But before I go, I would like to just say, I'm sorry, Gordon, for going. I can't help it. I know you can't, brother, but I hope to see you soon. You will be back, won't you?" "Definitely," said the Flying Scotsman. And as he went out with a thunderous applause from everybody. "Bye," he said as he left the yards.